Hi, everyone. It's Richard, and today is September 20th, 2021. I wanted to embed this video into this email to help you understand our rationale for the rapid testing program. First, I want to begin by welcoming all the parents and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the September social meet and greet tomorrow evening. And welcome back to all the families who are returning to JICS. You know, we're very conscious of the fact that this is our third academic year impacted by the pandemic, and there's something that we can actually say we understand about how to deal with this. We can read the science and interpret much in order to provide the type of learning environment that we're proud of here at JICS. And what we do know is that that the landscape is always evolving, and we need to pay attention to the reality in order for us to be safe. We need to be flexible and adaptable. I want to help you see sort of the big picture of our school to understand the decision making that took place. And a lot of it involved protecting our unvaccinated children, all 202, which are all the children in our school. You know, we are, of course, a nursery and elementary school, a community of teachers and staff. And we have a responsibility to looking after all 250 individuals. So in addition to the mandatory vaccination for all adults, and daily screening, masking, hygiene practices, and restricted access, the improved ventilation in every space, we decided to add one new layer to ensure that our community was as safe as possible, and that's rapid screening. We were watching the development of the Delta variant in Ontario and more particularly in the GTA. And as we all know, the Delta variant is much more contagious. It replicates more rapidly than other variants and has been described as a game changer. It's faster, higher, and stronger. So that weighed on us at JICS. And then the other thing that was really important to us, as we consulted with our friends in the medical field in the GTA, it was the trend of unvaccinated children who were exposed to the virus and needed to be admitted to hospital. We felt that we needed to do as much as possible to protect the unvaccinated children in the school. And we know that last year, JICS was incredibly fortunate not to have any active or any positive case of COVID in the school. No classroom was sent home, except the entire school, of course, when we were required to move to distance education by the ministry. We don't want to be closed for one single day this year, and we want the children to continue to learn in the collaborative, knowledge-building, hands-on, natural way that is deeply part of our philosophy and pedagogical approach. Not in a socially distant way where children are sitting in desks surrounded by plexiglass, facing the teacher at the front of the room. That simply is not JICS. We knew that rapid testing would give us the confidence to continue to teach in the way we believe in and to provide children with the experiences and new activities in the classroom and outside of the classroom that were once part of JICS life prior to COVID. Rapid testing essentially allows us to breathe a little bit easier. We signed up with the Creative Destructive Lab, CDL, Rapid Screening Consortium, a startup essentially from the Rotman School of Business here at the University of Toronto. One of a large group of schools to participate in this rapid screening. Another important layer we felt to keep the school safe. And we have been meeting with them. There are many schools across Ontario and Canada that are participating in this program. We felt it was important to know that there was opportunity for public schools as well, and they assured us that they were working with ETFO, the English Teachers Federation of Ontario, that they were working with boards to try to get rapid testing into their schools, and we know that public schools are beginning to do this. It's simply that working with independent schools was easier for them in terms of getting things in place. And so as a school with a public purpose, a research-based school, we felt that this was exactly the kind of pilot project that we were interested in being involved in. So to give you some background, the consortium started in December 2020, and there were some very large organizations that were part of the original group. For example, I think Air Canada and Rogers. And so they've been collecting data from these large organizations for quite some time. The mission of CDL is to develop a cost-effective system for reopening the economy by establishing a robust screening system during COVID to be delivered as a public good across Canada. And again, we think of the rapid screening is yet another layer. There's been a wonderful metaphor, sort of the Swiss cheese approach, where each one of the measures that we have in place is imperfect, but as we add more and more, we create more and more safe, we're creating a more and more safe environment for the students. And so we felt that the rapid screening tests would be yet another layer. So you've heard me say that over and over again. How does it work? It's a 12-week commitment. The screening will be completed at home twice a week. We recommend Sunday evenings and Wednesday evenings. And we know that may not work for all families, and so we'll let you determine that, but Sunday and Wednesday are our recommendations. They're only to be completed by asymptomatic people, individuals. So if your child has a symptom, then you need to, of course, go to a COVID testing center and get a PCR test, not a rapid screening. The screenings take approximately 15 minutes to complete. The actual physical screening itself takes about 2 minutes, and in the email we've embedded a little video of a young child about 5 years old who is demonstrating with her mom how non-invasive it is. We've heard the PCR test, which is very invasive, as any of us who have experienced it know, been described as a brain tickler. This one is described as sort of a nose picker, so much less invasive. The results are uploaded through Thrive website and easy to complete on your phone. You probably got an email, or maybe unfortunately a couple of emails today, because we were setting up the technical aspect for you. And so it's a bit of a social contract. So these tests were provided free of charge on the condition that we would be providing data that would be of use to the province of Ontario. Of course, all the data has any personal information is removed so that it can be used. And so where we are now is that we would like you to review the information in this email. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. The kits have arrived, and so there are 25 in here. Here's an information booklet, sort of a diagram, and then here are the swabs, the containers to place the swabs, and some of the other equipment that's necessary. Each child will get one of these kits. Again, they will last us about 12 weeks, twice a week. Whether or not we will qualify for additional kits after the 12 weeks, we don't quite know yet, but we have our fingers crossed. And we are extremely excited about this. I do want to say that when we presented this to the staff, who were all fully vaccinated, they agreed that this would be mandatory for them as well. So everyone in the building will be screening in this way. Again, it's for asymptomatic individuals. If you have a symptom, you are to go to a COVID testing center to get a PCR test. Thank you so much, and please read the rest of the email and be in touch if you have any questions. And again, can't wait to see you tomorrow at the Parents Association meet and greet. Bye-bye.